Hey everyone. I guess I'm up now. So I'm Sharif. I am going to play Secret Agent Barbie Royal Jewels mission for you guys. Thanks for having me here at NLSS. And I'm just gonna switch over here. And we'll get started here in a second. This is going to be good fun. This is for the Game Boy Advance. Alright, so I'll explain the story as we start playing. So I'll explain how this game goes as we actually start here. So I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so the evil Kamil has stolen the crown jewels of England, and Barbie, currently plying her trade as a secret agent, is tasked with retrieving them and arresting Kamil. So we're going to do that by following her around various countries. Each level is basically just a platforming maze type of thing, so we beat each level by finding our way through by platforming our way through the levels, and by avoiding Kamil's guards. There's multiple ways to avoid her guards. The main one is just to run past them and kind of ignore what's happening. My username is Sharfers. There are multiple ways to avoid the guards. What you normally will just do, especially early on in the game, is you'll ignore them because they just kind of stand there like idiots and just go, "Hey, stop that!" with a little, Metal Gear Solid style exclamation point. And then the other way will be to use our cloaking device, which you can press B to cloak. And this is a weirdly competent game for the shout out to this security guard here. But yeah, it's a weirdly competent Barbie game for the N64, honestly. More fun than it should be, I'll say that much. So this is the second style of minigame. The minigames are that's not what I'm supposed to do. Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Hey, stop this. Alright, there we go. The minigames are to unlock doors, so you hit B and then you unlock the door by defeating the minigame. The minigames change. The minigames change as you get later in the game here. So the early ones are going to be easier. So the whole story, so we kind of know the story right now. It gets more and more complicated as we go. And now we're done. What happens, the reason we want to escape detection by Kamil's guards is that we want to not die. So we have a little health bar in the top right corner of the screen. For these auto-scrolling levels, it's basically your actual health. So if you hit a car, you lose health, but you don't lose time because you can just hit right and you just keep going, and it's totally fine. But on regular platforming levels, it's actually your stealth meter, and so as you get more and more caught by more and more either drones or robots or security guards, then it will go down. It looks like a Buffy game. I wish it were. So what happened is that we overheard that Kamil is going to steal the imperial jewels of China. We did not catch her. Let me make that very clear. We are not particularly good at our job. We did not catch her in England, so she's fled off to China to steal the imperial jewels in China. So we're following her here to China, and so there's going to be a lot more. Platforming and puzzle solving in our future. We now have the grappling hook, which is really good. The grappling hook is just a contextual B press, nothing that exciting. In terms of cloaking devices, so each world has a separate cloaking device. The cloaking device you saw in England, and it's the same one that's the very last world, which is Mexico. is the vanishing ring. So you press B and then you vanish for a while, and guards don't see you. That is what happens when you miss. I have 5 tries to get this right. I think I can do it. And so you have the vanishing ring. In Italy, which is the next level, you have the makeup bomb. So you basically throw like a little cluster bomb, and it suffocates, like a gas bomb or whatever. It like suffocates the guards and incapacitates them temporarily. In this world, we have a robotic dog that does absolutely nothing. So we're basically on our own here. We have this guy. Does nothing. Alright. But it is very cute. So, wins for cute. Another way to gain stealth meter, you can gain stealth meter back by getting those pickups, the green goggle pickups or whatever they are. They refill part of your health meter. So now it's just about knowing where to go and platforming cleanly. That's basically most of the speed strats. And finishing these Minigames properly. In terms of like how the platforming works, Barbie's gravity is a little bit strange, and so if she jumps from on high, like from higher up, she sort of braces herself as she lands, as any normal person really would. So to avoid that, that was the hardest jump in the game. So to avoid that, you just basically tuck and roll, which is another A button. So there are 4 types of minigames. There is you've seen 2 of them. You've seen like the gate minigame and you've seen the laser minigame. There are 2 other minigames. You're gonna see one of them coming up in this world, and you'll see it in the next world as well. And then the last one is reserved for the final world. So it's just about getting there as quickly as possible. Those little drone guys are not very useful, and they're not like, they'll see you and they just won't take that much of your damage. They won't take that much of your health bar. These security guards are totally useless, so we basically can get away with ignoring them for the first half of the game. It gets a little bit more complicated the later we get, because we get introduced to different types of We're just going to get to the end of this level. That was the wrong thing to do. So now there's 3 of these. This is the last one of these that you'll see in the whole game. We're just trying to not get distracted by all of the visual input here on this level. This minigame time. And more. Nope, not quite. Yeah, this is the level where you can lose the most time, because it's the longest level platforming wise, and also has this, which is I think most people agree is the worst minigame in the game. So we're just gonna try again, totally fine. I have a pretty generous estimate, so it won't be a problem. This minigame is weirdly forgiving and unforgiving, because the collision on those is very strange. We're gonna head back over where we wanted to go initially. Oops. Press a little too early, and you get the thing that comes up. This is the 3rd style of minigame. It's I don't know. It's I don't know. Some sort of soccer, foosball, pong, catching thing. I have no idea what they were going for here. But it does suck. Because it's kind of an auto-scrolling minigame. Like, you go as fast as they let you go. You can only lose time, you can't really gain time. We get to do it again here. Yeah, so I am not like a super high level runner of this game. I have a high 15-minute time as my PB. The world record is actually a high 40 by Cups. They are way too good at this game. It's amazing how good they are at the platforming. So that was the end. So the emeralds are gone. So we got word that Kamil is meeting up with a man named Dr. Crony. He's probably going to be totally fine. He's meeting up with Dr. Crony, and he claims that he has stolen the prince's rubies of Italy. I don't know if that's a real thing or not. The only thing I know is real are the crown jewels. So we have followed them to Italy. So he's told Kamil that he's stolen the crown jewels and he's taking it back to his lab for some testing. So we're gonna go find his lab. So right now we're just trying to get information at the opera house by sneaking around. I don't know how Kamil's guards get all of this like really inside access to the opera house in Italy, but that is what it is. So this is the only level in Italy with minigames for some reason. It's just sort of how that worked out. This is the level with the makeup cluster bomb as the distraction here. So we have also now just been introduced to the. So all we've met so far are the really incompetent security guards that Kamil has. So now we have now been introduced to the like super hyper competent female bodyguards that she has, or the female security guards. And they are different from the male security guards because they actually follow you, as opposed to the male ones who just go, "Hey, stop that." She's actually following me, like a security guard should. Fortunately, in this world, there's a lot of health refills, so I don't actually have to care. I can just let them follow me. So we found Dr. Crony. Now we're following him on our high-tech jet ski. We know it's a high-tech jet ski because they tell us in the cutscene. And in this auto-scroller, we play a game called Up or Down, and it goes like this: up or down, up or down, up or down, up. Up or down, 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 up. Up or down, 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 down. Up or down, 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 down. Up or down, up or down, up or down. I think we're done actually. Never mind. No more up or down. All right. So that was level 2. So now we're looking for Dr. Crony's lab some more. This level is pure platforming. There's no mini games at all. Who knows why? I was supposed to go up. That's a lot of time lost. It's go down. So now we're just getting to the end. We're actually going to find the entrance to his lab here in a second. Again, there's so many health refills that I don't actually care about how low my health is because let's just route it in. Not even route it in, it's just part of the actual way to get out of the stage. Alright, so it turns out the entrance to his lab is underwater, so now this is an underwater level, required Barbie underwater level. If anybody's seen NES Barbie, it is not like that at all, because that game for a mermaid, game you're a secret agent in the scuba suit. This is a much easier game than that because you don't have to mash anything, I'm just using the D-pad. My health bar doesn't really matter because these little sentries don't really move any health. They move very little health, and you have to follow you for a really long time to do that. And there's 2 health refills just right there. So this is just a nice little chill. You get to vibe to the music and relax for it. And now we're done. So that was the end of Italy. So we're 3/4 of the way through the game here. And so what happened is that we found all of the jewels, but they were each missing a gem. And each of those gems are one of a kind and irreplaceable gems. And what Dr. Crony discovered is that you can use it. You can use these gems to create a hypnotism ray, like a hypnotizing ray. And so what they're going to do is they're going to take over the world by hypnotizing everybody with this ray that they're creating. But the thing is, they're creating it in his lab in Mexico. So now we're out in Mexico, trying to find his lab, and that was the fourth style of minigame. It's basically kicks. If anybody played kicks when they were younger, like NES or Game Boy kicks, it's exactly that. And so we're just going to run our way through. So we found the exact place where it is. It's inside of an Aztec pyramid. So it's an Aztec pyramid right here, and it's been retrofitted with a lot of high-tech gadgets. And so we're still gonna have to get through all of these doors. And now there are these really annoying sentry bots, or robots, or whatever they are. But they're much larger than the small ones. The small one here, there's these bigger guys right now. You're gonna see the first one right here, and he follows you around, and they will take away lots of your health. You gotta be really careful now, and actually like care about your health. So we have the vanishing ring from the first world back, which is the best one. This is the best cloaking device. So good that we have that, and we're just going slowly platform our way down here. Well, hopefully quickly platform our way down here. One more of these. So this is, I think, the last of these minigames that we see, and I think we just have 2 more kicks minigames in the next level. All right, and one more. This is part 2 of the pyramid here. We're just trying to climb up. So we got into it. We got into the pyramid, and now we're trying to climb up into his actual lair, into the actual lab itself. I may have started too slow here. No, we did it. Got away with that. Somehow we got away with that. So those are actually quite a bit harder than anything else in the game, basically. Also, I don't care about health in this level because we have a health refill coming up very soon here. So there's just this one more minigame right here. Yeah, if you don't do this specific way, things get very sketchy very quickly, and you can lose a lot of time trying to beat that level or starting it over again. So we have gotten to the end of this game. We have... Oh, I died! Oh yeah, I guess I'll restart the mission. Cool, you get to see the mission all over again. I guess I wasn't paying enough attention to my health. So that's what can happen. So that's what happens when you lose your health. Is you basically just restart the whole level over again. That's all death does. There's no actual side effect. There's no like ill effect of it. Oh boy. Oh, we're fine. We're not in trouble. I'm actually gonna be a little more careful with my health here. I'm gonna use cloaking devices a little more liberally here. So now we have full health, so this should not be a problem. Oh boy. Oh boy, I did not think that was gonna work. Hello. And so yeah, now we're actually done. I was maybe a frame away from finishing that level. Amazing. Kicks is great, right? And so this is the last level in the game. It's another one of the auto-scrollers. We're on horseback, and that's Kamil. We're following her to arrest her. We've arrested Dr. Crony already because we got into the inside of the lab here. So we foiled their plans already, and so now Kamil is trying to escape on horseback. Timing on this in this game does not end at the end of character control. It actually ends when you get back to the finished map. So I'm gonna be mashing through the ending cutscene here, where the Queen of England congratulates us. It's real good. And so we're just gonna go ahead and mash through this, and that's time. And that's time. There we go. All right. And that's Secret Agent Barbie. Yeah, this is not Zero Suit Samus. This was a GBA port of Metroid Other M. Thank you guys for watching that. And I will go ahead and next up is going to be the fabulous Glitch Witch with a very, very fabulous NES game. It's a Famicom game. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching that run, and thanks for NLSS for having me, and have a great rest of the marathon.